Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about liposuction, the body contouring marvel. Let's talk a bit about it. What is liposuction? Liposuction is a technique where we use a liposuction cannula. It's a long cannula, small hole at the end, attached to a suction tube. And that cannula allows you to remove fat from specific areas of the body. It's done by making very small incisions, perhaps somewhere between 3 and 6 millimeters. And we put local anesthetic in and adrenaline to reduce the amount of bleeding and basically contour you by using this cannula. When is it useful? It is no good as a general technique of weight loss. If you are generally overweight, you need to go on a diet. Liposuction is not the solution. Liposuction is for a scenario whereby you have specific areas that you just can't shift. You're at the weight you want to be, but you just can't get rid of those hips, or you just can't get rid of those thighs and they really bug you. In that circumstance, liposuction is your answer. Now, people talk about different types of liposuction. They talk about superficial liposuction, deep liposuction, they talk about laser liposuction, they talk about ultrasonic liposuction. There's a whole load of liposuctions. If I'm to be totally honest, I'm not too bothered about what's on the end of the cannula. I'm more bothered about who's holding the cannula. Because what really matters is who is doing your liposuction, not the machine. It doesn't matter what the machine is. If the person doing it is no good, you're going to get a bad result. And if the person doing it is good, you're probably going to get a good result. That's the long and short of it. So, what sort of volumes of liposuction can we achieve? In general, I think once you're sort of erring towards 3 litres, you probably need to stop. So if you're expecting to go in and have a 10-litre liposuction, I'd probably recommend against it because it's a massive insult on the body. People think because it's a tiny hole, it's a small operation. It's not. The operation affects the entire area that is being liposucked. And that's a big area. That's a big area of surgery. And physiologically, it's a bit like having a big burn. Now, we're not actually burning you, but the effect it has on your body, shifting of fluids, etc. So we tend to limit how much liposuction we're prepared to do in one go for that reason. Okay, so you want to have liposuction. What do? Well, you need to first determine what it is you dislike, what areas you dislike. You then need to find your surgeon. Now, personally, I think liposuction is one of the most difficult operations out there. The reason I think it's difficult is you mark your patient when they're stood up and you mark all the areas that you want to take away, and then they lie down and everything moves. Now, you've marked it so you remember where it is, but what you can't do is see if what you've done is correct, because you can't stand them up in the middle of the operation necessarily. And I don't recommend local and bit of sedation and waking them and stand in line. That's just, if somebody falls over, it's a disaster. So really, it's a difficult operation. So pick your surgeon carefully, really carefully. You're going to have your liposuction and then you're going to be in garments. You're going to keep the garments on for several weeks, up to 6 to 8 weeks in my practice. And that's just to hold everything in place and to try and reduce the swelling. You'll probably bruise quite a lot, and it's probably going to take 6 to 12 months to all settle down. Remember, there are risks with liposuction. You may get divots, you may get lumps, but most importantly, you can get some loose skin or wrinkled skin. And that's why you can't take too much fat away. Think hard about your liposuction. Make your choices carefully. Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And pick your surgeon with lots of research. Take care. Good luck.